Hello, I'm Taylor Johnson, and I wanted to give you a quick look at the statistics for September 2021 of the DC region housing market. As you can see, the number of closed sales is down a little bit from either August of this year or September of last year. But the median price continues to rise modestly at 2.4%, which is much better than it has been. That's more realistic. The other thing I want to point out here that's really significant to me is that the number of new listings is up. And we'll see that again in a minute. But that means you as a buyer have many more options to pick from. So it's a great time to get into the market. The other thing I've noticed is that the days on the market has increased just slightly, up to 10 days from an average of 7. So it's still fairly quick, 7 to 10 days a home is on the market. But we also see that the number of showings is down slightly. So there's just a little less competition, and there are many more houses out there to choose from. So as a buyer, you've got, this is a good time to get in. And with rates as low as they are, you can't buy more house than you can right now. Rates actually just went up just slightly this week to over 3% for the first time since spring. And the Fed has indicated rates will go up next year. So might be a good time to get in. We do see that the home demand index is up slightly since last month. So maybe we're, traditionally there's a little bit of a fall rise in interest, and so maybe that's where we are right now. I do want to point out that inventory levels remain tight, and again, what that means is that's in relation to the number of buyers. The number of buyers is way larger than the number of homes for sale, and that's going to remain the case for a number of years. But if you are a buyer in the market at the moment, the actual number of homes for sale is much higher than it has been in some time. And we'll see that in a second. Closed sales for this region, we see a steep decline in the District of Columbia, where a number of home sales was off 27% compared to a year ago. That's a pretty significant jump downwards, but you can see overall the number of sales year to date is up, and this year here's the number for this year, and compared to year to date of last year, for the region the number of sales is up. And what happens with sales price? Well, we've seen the strongest price growth in some Maryland suburban communities, particularly Frederick County at 13% and Prince George's County at 12.8%. Again, you can see here year to date, the price appreciation for all regions is in the upward trend. And finally, let's look at pendings. No, let's look at new listings. That's what I wanted to show you. Here's the number of new listings. If you look at the number in September of 21, here's the actual number of listings. And year to date, here's the actual number of listings. So you can see across the region versus this time last year, the number of listings is up a significant portion, 20%. The lowest is Falls Church City, but Falls Church City is a very small area. 10% for Loudoun County, 20% Montgomery, Prince George's County, almost 17%. So again, what this means is there are more actual homes for sale, so you have more choice. Yeah, the market is tight. Yeah, things are selling quickly, but you have more choice. And the demand index is a little less than it has been for the last several months. So maybe it's a little easier right now to buy a house. And with rates as low as they are, they're starting to rise up. Get in there now while you can. It's kind of like a forced savings plan. Every 40 cents of every dollar you put in comes back to you in equity. My name is Taylor Johnson. I'm with Keller Williams Capital Properties, I'd be happy to be a resource for you. Reach out. Have a great day.